Good evening, everybody. Ryan Finnegan here, owner of Finnegan Security Solutions, and I wanted to talk to you briefly tonight on the next bit of series that we're going to cover on our business, schools, organizations page, where we deal with workplace violence and active shooter events. Is active shooter. Tonight, I'm going to briefly just talk about active shooter events, and then we're going to break down over the next couple of days some easy to do steps that you can do. But here's the takeaway on this. I want you to listen to these. Edgewater Technology Incorporated, Amco Trading Store, Navstar International Corporation Factory, Santana High School, Granite Hills High School, Laidlaw Transit Services Maintenance Yard, Newwood Decorative Mill Plant, Appalachian School of Law, Bertrand Products, Tom Bradley International Terminal at LAX, Labor Ready, Red Lion Junior High School, Case Western Reserve University, Modine Manufacturing Company, Lockheed Martin, we keep going, Gold Leaf Nursery, Andover Industries, Watkins Motor Lines, on Agriplan, Radio Shack, and the Gateway Mall. Look, I could keep going because there are, I don't even know how many in this document from the FBI from active shooters from 2000 to 2017. But here's the point. I wanted to give you a quick snapshot. What I didn't cover in there is ones that we've heard of. Columbine, Parkland High School, Aurora, Colorado, the two church shootings in South Carolina and Texas. You know, all the big ones that you hear about, people think, well, schools or, you know, churches are becoming, I don't want to say a hot topic because they're not, there's very few. But look, that list I just gave you are 15 out of probably 200 to 300, and they span for reasons, and they span across various locations. And I'm going to post a link to this FBI report if you're interested in it. And here's the key takeaway, right? When you look at those, when I talk about the reason span, when you look through those, they are either workplace violence because somebody was fired and then want retaliation. It's a divorce or a relationship gone bad. It's due to bullying and schools having, or kids having enough and going to shoot up schools. There's racial issues. You have Fort Hood with Nadine Hassan as a terrorist within the armed forces. Look, it doesn't matter what security procedures that you have in place. If you are not prepared and you do not have training, you're in a world of shit, right? It's easy to say, well, we have armed guards. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, which is like 20 miles from where we are, just had one the other day. Guy walks into a credit union just before closing, wearing all black and a motorcycle helmet. Walks into this credit union, fires off a round. Robbery gone bad, botched it, ended up dying because they had an armed guard. That could have gotten really bad really quick. You know, so when you look at, you look at things and think, well, we have security procedures that won't happen. Look at Fort Hood. Fort Hood occurred on an Army installation with military police that do random vehicle inspections. And you had a staff member that went in and just began killing people. Same thing with the Navy shooting yard. You got a guy that walks in with shotguns, pistols, and most of these people, when you read these, they're coming in with shotguns, dual pistols. Now you see a lot about ARs, but it really doesn't matter, because even when you back some of those up, you've got the one in, I believe it's Pennsylvania, the guy goes on a stabbing spree. So you don't necessarily need to think that it's got to be a weapon. You can have a mass violence event that quick. So I wanted to just highlight to really show you that these can occur anywhere at any time for any reason. So don't think that you work at a preschool or you work at a church or you work out of school, nothing would happen, or you work at a factory somewhere that, no one wants to come in and do things. It takes one dude or one woman, primarily active shooters and males. So we're going to stick with dudes, although one of the most recent ones screwed it all up with it being a female. But it could take nothing more than them getting fired to come in and decide they're going on a hunting spree. One, I saw a guy shot his at the Amco. Let me pull it up for you real quick, because this one was interesting because the business seemed like it didn't have anything tied to this dude. Where are you? Yeah, the Amco trading store in Houston, Texas. 54-year-old shoots his estranged wife at a convenience store, and then he goes to this Amco trading store and continued shooting. 4 people were killed. No one was wounded. Shooter committed suicide when the police arrived. Right? There was no tie to that business, or at least so it appears. Maybe there was. I believe it was in Omaha, Nebraska. Kid walks into the mall, doesn't say a word, goes up to the 2nd floor, comes out of the elevator, starts shooting, and then starts shooting down. Right? So it doesn't matter where you are, where you work, or what you do, or who you are. No one is immune from violence, period. And that's why it's important to have a plan and to understand and take training. So what we're going to do is I'm going to break down, and I teach a run, hide, fight model. Right? I know there's other variations out there. The reason I teach a run, hide, fight model is because it's, one, very easy to remember. When shit goes sideways and it gets really loud in a firefight, right, especially when you're inside and things are echoing, is to start remembering acronyms. And there's other programs out there that have, it's really cool, but if you got to remember an acronym and what to do, you'll never remember it, period. You won't. Panic, chaos, and fear sets in. You'll never remember it. So we stick with the run, hide, fight model because your body will naturally run away from danger. It will automatically look to hide to get away from danger. And then we're going to teach you what to do when to fight. So I'm going to break those down because I want to spend a little bit of time in each when I talk about running and how to run. What is cover? What is concealment? How do I run? How do I pick my next move? How am I moving strategically? When I hide, how am I hiding? What am I looking to hide behind, or what am I doing when I hide? How can I manage my fear in order to be prepared to fight? And then when I fight, what can I do? And we're going to talk about improvised weapons, how to invoke a flinch. So the next 3 sessions that we do here, I'm going to break those down into short sessions so that you can really grab a hold of them. I'm not a big fan of watching videos and learning, although it is very key. Like if I just tell you, run, hide, fight, like shit, that's easy. Anybody can run, hide, fight, but what am I going to do? How am I going to hide? What am I running to? Right? Am I running to cover, or am I running away from danger? Because if I'm just running away from danger, I might just be as exposed as if I'm not running to something that I can hide behind to start to immediately plan my next move. So I'm going to drop the link to this article down here in the comments. I'm also going to roll this probably into a blog on our website at finnegansecurity-solutions.com/blog. And then really start to build some knowledge, because if you're going to face something, right, this is the one thing that you don't want to see. So we're going to prepare you with easy to use knowledge so that you can implement it. Heaven forbid if you're ever caught in that situation. So that is all I've got for you today. I appreciate your continued support. And if there's something that you need, something that you want, please, by all means, drop it in the comment section. Let me know, because I am here for you to change your life, to make you safer. So with that being said, happy, I believe it is Wednesday. It is. Have a great Wednesday night. Prepare for tomorrow. We'll see you later. Be prepared.